Do you have a budget of 20,000 and you are wondering which phone should you buy? Then worry no more. This video I'll be going to give you 20 smartphones that you can buy on Jumia at a budget of less than 20,000 Kenya shilling. At number 20 we have the Hot 30. The phone has a 6.78-inch screen, 256GB of internal storage and 8GB of RAM, and supports dual SIM and a 5000 mAh battery. The phone costs around 16,499 shillings. The next one is the Galaxy A05s. It has 4GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. The phone is priced at 17,200 shillings on Jumia. The next phone is the Redmi 13C. The phone has 8GB of RAM and 256GB of internal storage. It have a 50 megapixel triple camera setup and a 5000 mAh battery. The phone costs at around 16,899 Kenyan shilling. The next phone is the Hot 40i. The phone is priced at around 18,290. It has a RAM of up to 16GB of RAM and 256GB of internal storage. It has 50 megapixel camera system and 6.6 inches screen size. The next phone is the Spark 20. It has a 6.6 HD plus screen with 90 GHz refresh rate. It has a 50 megapixel camera system and 8GB of RAM and 120GB. The phone costs 15,349 shillings. The next phone is the Itel A18. It has a 6.56-inch screen with 4GB of RAM, 120GB of internal storage with ColorOS 13.1. It supports dual SIM and a 5000 mAh battery. The phone costs at around 17,398 Kenyan shilling. The next phone is the Spark 10C with a 6.6-inch display, 128GB of storage and 4GB of RAM. It has a 16 megapixel camera system, dual SIM and support 5000 mAh battery. The phone costs at around 17,450 Kenyan shilling. The next phone is the Galaxy A04s. It has a 6.5-inch IPS LCD display with 4GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. It has a 50 megapixel camera system and a 5000 mAh battery. It costs at around 16,500 Kenya shilling on Jumia. The next phone that we are going to talk about is the Vivo Y7S. It has a 6.56 display, 6GB of RAM and 128GB of ROM. It has a 50 megapixel camera system and a 5000 mAh battery. The phone costs at around 18,499 Kenyan shillings. The next phone that we are going to talk about is the Galaxy A05s with a display of 6.78-inch AMOLED display with 128GB of internal storage and 4GB of RAM. It supports dual SIM and has 5000 mAh battery. The phone costs at around 15,699 Kenyan shilling. The next phone is the Itel P55 Plus with IPS LCD display, 8GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage and a 50 megapixel camera system. This phone comes at around 16,200 Kenyan shilling. Another phone that we are going to talk about is the Itel S24. It has a 6.6-inch display size with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of internal storage and 90 Hz refresh rate. It also has a 5000 mAh battery. It comes at around 18,799 shillings. The next phone is the Redmi 12. It has a 6.7-inch display with 4GB of RAM, 50 megapixel camera system and a 5000 mAh battery. The phone is priced at around 18,199 shillings. The next phone is the Realme C53. It has a 6.74 inch with 8 GB of RAM, 256 GB of internal storage, supports Android 13 and a 5000 mAh battery. The phone is priced at around 19,499 Kenyan shilling. The next phone that we are going to talk about is the Oppo A17. It has a 6.56 inch display with 3 GB of RAM, 64 GB of internal storage and an 8 megapixel camera system. The phone is priced at around 17,299 Kenyan shillings. The next phone that we are going to talk about is the Pop 7. The phone has a 6.6 inch screen with 2 GB of RAM and up to 64 GB of internal storage. It supports 5000 mAh battery. The phone is priced at around 15,999 Kenyan shilling. The next phone that we are going to talk about is the Nokia C32. This phone has a 4G network and has 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of internal storage. The phone is priced at around 19,200 Kenyan shillings. Last but not least, let's talk about Infinix Smart 8. This phone has a 6.6 inch screen with 4 GB of RAM and 128 GB of internal storage. The phone is priced at around 15,899 shillings. That's it for today. Remember to subscribe to my channel to never miss out on any of our tech content. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any other phone that you would like us to talk about, comment below the phone and we will be grateful. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.